Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas, once again. I ain't gonna stay on here too long right now. I just want to tap in with the supporters one time. Trying to get a little bit of exercise in. Hopefully, we get up early tomorrow and get a little situation. We really got to start running and stuff though now, man. But what's good though? Hit that like button as y'all come in. Uh, Still working on that Patreon for the people, man. For they want to support that, gonna figure it out. I did see something a while back, and I can't figure out how to get to that screen again. I'm gonna figure it out. I just gotta really sit down and do it. Where you can go live on Patreon. I did see that where I could go live on Patreon before, so that'll be dope. That'll help me out a lot. I could drop a few exclusive lives on the Patreon, so we'll get that rolling. Been trying to get it. We've been doing it for months now, really years. If you know, you know. I really made one like a couple years ago. Never really got it rolling. Then I've been trying to get it rolling for like the last month or so. But we got it, man. The people that paid, if I don't got it together soon, I'm gonna find a way to see. Even if I gotta contact y'all personally and send y'all bread, we gonna figure it out though, man. We ain't doing nothing janky. That's for the people that want to support it. That's by choice, not by force. As you can see, I'm steady dropping the same amount of content. I'm steady dropping the same amount of videos, news, same amount of streams. We still doing Studio 56 podcast on Tuesdays. That'll be on tomorrow. So y'all be ready for that tomorrow night. We live on there on Urban Politicians TV. But I do want y'all to go subscribe to the Studio 56 podcast channel as well. I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit right now. Want to go through a few things that I didn't get to cover today. One of them being the Diddy stuff. Let me ask y'all this here right now. Y'all want the Diddy conversation first or the Drake? We'll do Diddy first. That's more important. Diddy's life is on the line. They put out the verdict papers of what they will be looking at. This is the jury. Now, one juror is confused. He has questions. They were explained the instructions today. They are deliberating. So Diddy's fate could be sealed tomorrow by lunchtime, y'all, whether he's innocent or guilty. Diddy is innocent until proven guilty. Diddy is innocent until proven guilty. That is something that is not up for debate as far as the way it's supposed to be. Everybody's going to have an opinion about it. Like I tell y'all all the time, I cannot convict anybody from my cell phone. I cannot convict anybody from Wi-Fi. And I'm not in the business of doing it. So the verdict paperwork, this is it right here, y'all. And I'm going to read it to y'all directly. This is the verdict paperwork. This is Diddy's verdict paperwork. Let me show y'all another page of it. This is what the jurors are going to be like filling out, and then they're going to make their decisions. They did not do it today. They did not conclude today. But it's crazy because seeing Cassie name on here as in that is one of the things that can be a deciding factor. Cassie and Jane, which is Dirty Daphne. So Dirty Daphne and Cassie, both of their testimonies hold weight and power individually of Diddy getting found guilty of a count, y'all. It says United States versus Sean Combs, defendant. Count one is going to be racketeering conspiracy. How do you find the defendant? Not guilty or guilty. If and only if you find the defendant guilty of count one, which types of racketeering acts do you unanimously find were, hold on, y'all, it's hard to read and walk at the same time, I ain't gonna lie. Unanimously found were involved in the offense. Acts involving kidnapping, not proved or proved. Acts involving arson, not proved or proved. Acts involving bribery, not proved or proved. Acts involving witness tampering, not proved or proved. Acts involving forced labor. That's on count one. So, how are they going to do it? For that count, if you find him guilty, you need to see which ones they proved. And I want to say that you have to say two of these, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, he has to be guilty of two of these. I could be wrong on that, though. Don't hold me to that. But that's what he's looking at. That's under count one. So the arson, y'all, there was no physical evidence on the arson. There wasn't any physical evidence on the arson. Kidnapping, they're going to go off of Cassie's testimony and the other chick that went with him to Kid Cudi house. Those are going to be the two kidnapping situations. One of his assistants and them going to Kid Cudi house and then Cassie. So the other things, acts involving sex trafficking, proved or not proved, that's going to be Diddy paying the sex workers. We had them go up there for testimonies, things of that nature. Acts involving transportation purposes for prostitution. Once again, that's going to be Cassie and Daphne. Acts involving drug distribution. Him having drugs in the house, him having people transport drugs. It's not like they caught Diddy with bricks. All this stuff is personal use. But when you magnify it, you put it how they putting it and presenting it. I don't feel, let me make this clear, y'all. The way that I came up, the way that I live, these are just individual crimes that Diddy has committed throughout time. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel, this is an opinion though. I don't make the rules and I don't make the laws, y'all. I don't feel that Diddy deserves life in prison and should spend the rest of his life in prison for these crimes. Diddy, what they did was they gathered all the laws that he broke up in multiple years, and when you put it in a pack and you tie it to somebody's business and you have assistants and employees helping you do this, that's when your RICO comes into play. So it says, if and only if you find the defendant guilty or not guilty, one, did the pattern of racketeering activity include trafficking of Cassandra Ventura, which is Cassie? If and only if you find the defendant guilty of count one, did the patterns of racketeering activity include sex trafficking of Jane? Cassie and Jane. Jane Doe, that's Dirty Daphne, that's 50 baby mama. So those would be the sex trafficking. Did they include those? Meaning, hey, you paid them, whatever. Now, let's be clear here. We know Diddy was taking care of Cassie. He treated her like one of his girlfriends. Diddy also was paying Dirty Daphne rent, still paying her rent to this day. They had a relationship agreement. It's very weird. It's very nasty. It's very disgusting. It's I don't want to put out false information because I can't say that Diddy, I don't even want to get that nasty. Did he like engage in a sexual act directly with another man? But when we come up at nigga, if a nigga get his issue out his body and you have a female go grab it and put it on you, that's gay. So I would say, yeah, Diddy, you gay. I would say, yeah, Diddy, that's gay, my nigga. I just got to keep it a band. There's no straight man in the world that's gonna say, if you offered me to do that, I would say, nigga, you gay. Just keeping it a band. But that's your choice. It's not illegal. It's not a crime. It's not racketeering. But whatever. Teach his own. Count two. Sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. How do you find the defendant? This is where it gets tricky at. Now look at this, y'all. She is in count two. Cassandra Ventura. She has a count to herself. And they're going to decide that. That's all count two. Count two is all Cassie, y'all. JD, what's the deal, man? Count 2, sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura. Not guilty or guilty. So they're going to look at their testimony and they're going to say, did he traffic Cassie Ventura? The thing about this, y'all, we don't make the decision, the jury does. We know he took care of Cassie. We know she came back. There's conversation of her wanting to have sex. She testified for full immunity. She even herself called up some of these sex workers. Keep this in mind. But the jury makes that decision. And when they do this stuff in these courtrooms, they're going to make you look like the worst nigga ever. So what they did was they showed them beating her. They showed her trying to run away. They showed them acting a fool on her. Then they said that, hey, he lied. He's not trustworthy because he told us that he did never beat her. So count 4. How do you find the defendant not guilty? Hold on, what is count 4? They don't even have count 4 on it. Hold on. Count 5. Oh, count 4 is sex trafficking of Jane. My bad. So that's a whole count. Cassie got her own count, and Jane got her own count. They both got their own count, y'all. Cassie got her own count, and she got her own count. Dang, this is crazy. Shit, boy, Diddy is some deep shit. Dang. Count 5, mass act transportation. Jane. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Damn. So she got 2 counts by herself. Jane, Dirty Daphne, has 2 counts by herself. So, bro, just by what he did with them 2 is them basically about to fry Diddy. Trying to. So the racketeering is everything. That's count 1. But Daphne got 2 counts and Cassie got a count by herself. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, bro, I'm just reading y'all what it say, man. Damn, this is wild. I didn't even know it was going like this. Did y'all know this, bro? I didn't know this. So 3 of the charges, 3 of the counts is basically his relationships and what he had going on with Cassie and Daphne. And then the first count, they got a little bit of everything. This is cold. Yeah, they after Diddy. They after Diddy, man. I can't make this up. For everybody that just came in, we just went through the 5 counts that the jury is deliberating on right now. And the way that they broke this down for the people that just came in, because I just read it right now. I didn't read this. Y'all reading this with me in real time. Daphne got count 4 and count 5 to herself. Oh, no. I said that wrong. My bad. My bad. I apologize, y'all. I was wrong. Cassie has 2 counts out of the 5, and Daphne has 2 counts out of the 5. So 4 out of the 5 counts is what he did with Cassie and Daphne. So he basically went on trial because of what he did with Cassie and Daphne, y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. Y'all can see it yourselves. Y'all probably can't see it that good. Count 2, count 3 is specifically Cassie Ventura. Count 4 and count 5 is strictly Jane. Count 1 is all the stuff. Arson, kidnapping. Yeah, dog, they did that nigga dirty, man. Forced labor. Yeah, dog. Nah, from H-Time, bro. Shout out to Detroit, though. I don't make this up. I don't make up the rules. Man, this is wicked. What y'all think, bro? It's on them. It's 5 counts, bro. And the counts, count 1 when it's racketeering, what they do is with the racketeering, for the people that don't know, and I'll read y'all this specifically. This is the thing why people don't, nobody want to go to jail, period. But this is why the mob back in the day did not want to catch RICO cases, because they could do this just on conspiracy on you and go to trial. And when you go to trial, if you go to trial, you get the max time. But there are people, y'all, who have served 20 and 30 years in prison through the feds, and they never got caught doing the actual crime. They got caught talking to somebody about the crime. This is a fact. Somebody came and testified on them, whoop-de-whoop. They didn't have to get caught with the evidence, though. So the racketeering one is the one that will get Diddy. Just telling y'all this. I'm saying innocent until proven guilty. But this racketeering will get Diddy 20 to 30 years if he's found guilty on that. Minimum 15, just keeping it 100. That's racketeering. And I think they need 2 of the predicates, or however they say it, to find him guilty on count 1. And count 1 is kidnapping, arson, that's the stuff with Kid Cudi, bribery, witness tampering, and forced labor. So forced labor, that's like a very vague thing. That's them right there for that first one. The other 4 are Daphne and Cash. And I'm going to be real with you, bro. I most definitely would never want a woman. I got a mama, y'all. I got a little sister. I got aunties. I got a grandmother. I got cousins. All that, bro. Nigga a human as well, bro. Nigga a man. Fam, I ain't never for no woman getting abused or beat, raped, taken advantage of, or none of that. But I'm also in the real world too, where, hey man, it's a dirty game and it's a dirty world. Did Diddy push up on Cassie and manipulate her and turn her out? Yeah, he did. But there's no crime in that. There is no crime in a 37, 38-year-old talking to a 19-year-old. Is it weird to me? Yes. Should a 38-year-old nigga be talking to a 19-year-old? I've been 19 before. So I'm never going to be a nigga that's going to co-sign that. Nigga, I got a little sister, bro. I got little nieces that's that age. Nigga, and that's 17 and 16. Fam, in 2 more years, do you think I want to see a nigga that's in my age bracket or a nigga that's older? Do I want to see a nigga in his 40s talking to like my little cousin? Hell nah. It's not illegal, but it is not right, because we know in this day and time that stuff don't fly. It'll be a gang of niggas that'll try to get on here and defend it and say it's cool. It's not illegal though. It's not illegal. It's not illegal. I'ma just tell niggas this. Stay away from it. Don't even tempt it. Don't even try it. Don't even engage with it. Don't even try to turn no girls out. Let me tell any nigga this before we move on to the next subject. If you got some females that you want to do some freaky shit with, nigga, go to the strip club, nigga. That's your best bet. Go to you a strip club where them girls work in that sex industry, and or they just woo to wooing. Hey man, we met them at the club. They trying to fuck for something. Bet, nigga, you give them that. They in that line of work. Guess what you paying them for? They know what they supposed to be doing. Hey man, this nigga is paying me to do this and do that. Hey, I'm gonna keep this liquor ride. $1,000 is piss away money for Diddy. Piss away money. He could really get it for cheaper. But I'm saying, you $1 billion nigga, you can afford to go wherever you want to go in this country and select the baddest bitch. But he wants to do these other things. And these other things, having these freak offs and this and this and that, this is what bit him in the ass. Now, do I feel like he should go to prison for life? No, sir. I'm not saying that we needed to know none of his personal business. What that man do in his bedroom is what that man do. But he got everybody involved. You $1 billion nigga, bro. You gave them the ammo to take you out this game. For everybody that want to sit up here and not see what this is, let's talk about it real quick before we move on to this Drake stuff. Nigga, right now, you got Shannon Sharp. You got James Harden, who didn't even get no pussy out this situation, who name all up in the lawsuit. This is how the game work, y'all. James Harden is being sued, and he didn't even fuck nothing. He in the complaint at all. He didn't fuck nothing. But he's getting sued because it allegedly happened at his house. This is how cold the game is, y'all. Just telling y'all the real. We got Smokey Robinson, who's in his 80s, my nigga. Smokey Robinson in his 80s. They tried to get Jay-Z up out of here. They just hit Tyler Perry, man. What he said, 250? What is we talking about? 250. They trying to hit Tyler Perry. We already said Shannon Sharp. Who else we got? We saw what they did with Deshaun Watson. Made bro had to sell out of court. You was yeah, R. Kelly, you was doing what you was doing, nigga. You took it too far, you took it overboard. Hey, I ain't saying that they handled your court situation right. I didn't pay attention to it all the way. I didn't get all the details and facts. But once again, nigga, you playing like that, you moving around like that, you having these cults and these little weird freako fetishes. Every other nigga should know now, hey man, if you want to get you a freak and you want to get you a good time, man, go get them 2 or 3 girls. If you rich like that. If you ain't rich, you better work your mouthpiece. But if you is rich, y'all rich niggas that want to pay, go ahead and go give them that 1,000 or 1,500, because y'all, that ain't no money to y'all anyways. Diddy's a certified billionaire. This was not an opinion. So Diddy spending $1,000, bro, is like us going through a drive-through at a fast food restaurant. That's a fact. Diddy spending $1,000 is like us going through a drive-through at a restaurant. Just keeping it a bang. So it's real in the field. They done took a lot of niggas dying. They tried to kill Michael Jackson's reputation. They tried to do Mike Tyson dirty. They tried to do Tupac dirty. Y'all ain't seeing the pattern? Nigga, they didn't try to take out 3 billionaires. No, $4 billion or just 4 powerful entities in the last 7 years. Diddy, Cosby, Jay, and Tyler Perry. What Tyler Perry at, y'all? Film and entertainment, $1 billion. One of the major important factors in this game. $1 billion nigga in that lane. Jay-Z, he in every umbrella. Entertainment, sports management, music, corporations, entities, brands, all that. They tried to get that Jay up out of here. Cosby. Nigga, Cosby owning TV networks, nigga. We know Cosby money long. He in his 80s, bro. Smokey Robinson. We know that nigga catalog is worth a lot of money. I'm not pushing no bullshit to y'all right now, man. You niggas either gonna listen or you're not. I forgot about Fat Joe too. Now, Fat Joe's situation is more personal. His is more personal. And I didn't see Fat Joe bark up no wrong trees. His situation is a little bit more personal because he beefing with that dude, TA, that used to write for him and produce for him and stuff like that. So that one a little bit more personal, but hey, he's another entertainer that's going through it right now. Who else? I said, yeah, Smokey Robinson. What Diddy did, though? Diddy called out. What Diddy called out, nigga? Diddy called out the liquor business. And I want y'all to know this, too. Diddy also had something else going on. Diddy got into every power element of the world. Diddy was in the liquor business, right? Okay, you know that's one of the most affluent, like just established societies that we don't have a lot of say so in, and we don't have no ownership in. Diddy was fighting for ownership in that. You know, 50 Cent had broke that down for Diddy on Diddy. Hey man, that nigga Diddy probably over there getting 50, 60, maybe $70 million a year, but he don't own nothing in the company. So when Diddy then turned the brand up, turned the company up, he look at the end of the year like, yeah, nigga, I'm $1 billion nigga. Y'all paying me 70 million. But nigga, I don't have any control over here. I don't have any say-so over here. And I don't have any equity that I'm just like guaranteed. So let's say y'all sell this liquor company for such and such $1 billion. This doesn't up my stock. I'm basically like a high, which trust me, y'all, I will take a $10 million job if it ain't me selling out myself as a man and no weird stuff. I'll take a $20 million job and then try to turn it up. But Diddy already a billionaire, y'all. So him going and working for somebody and making $70 million and he doing the leg work and he know he got the influence and he know the game, he got the relationships, he in the field with it. He like, hold on, bro, I'm $1 billion nigga. Y'all paying me 60, 70. Nigga, I'm basically an employee over here. Nigga, I ain't got no say-so in this shit. Nigga, I'm putting my blood and sweat into this, but I don't have ownership. And that's what be like niggas be thinking, because niggas is just waking up. Niggas know the game now. Diddy is a nigga who done gave people fucked up contracts. His is just, Diddy had a fucked up contract and a fucked up business deal and a fucked up business agreement. His was just getting done at a higher level to his mindset. That's how Diddy felt. But this is the thing though. I'm gonna tell y'all the difference. Diddy did not invest money into the startup of that. Now, Diddy probably want to buy his way in, but they like, nah, nigga, we not letting you buy your way in. But see, Diddy brought a bunch of value to it, a bunch of value. So Diddy felt, hey, nigga, I should be able to buy my way into this company now because I showed y'all my value. I brought y'all my culture, liquor after liquor, product after product. Nigga, I showed you that I'm worth buying in. And when niggas don't get to buy in, that's when they start ringing that alarm and it become problematic. Also, Diddy got a tweet, and I'm going to post this on my page again soon, where he talks about media being the most powerful industry in the world. Diddy said media is the most powerful industry in the world. Malcolm X used to say it. A lot of the people, our ancestors used to say it. Adolf Hitler, a nigga that you know what that nigga did, he understood the power of media. Everybody knows media is the most powerful industry, and it can be used very negatively and it can be used very positively. Diddy put that on Twitter. So I'm just telling y'all all this stuff so y'all can know and understand the levels of what Diddy was doing. Diddy got into media. Diddy was in liquor, which is a very powerful thing and very lucrative, of course. Diddy got into liquor and Diddy got into media. Diddy had Revolt TV for what, 10 years now? 10 to 12 years now? How long Diddy didn't had media? Media. See, Diddy jumped in media because nigga, I'm going for all the powerful lanes. Nigga, I got my own media corporation, my own media company. See, Diddy ain't had to do music no more. He been off that. Diddy wouldn't jump in, nigga, I got a media platform, nigga, and I'm trying to build this bitch up. Why you think that, bro? Revolt was building steam. Look how many deals Revolt then gave niggas, man. Look how everything that was going on, Revolt tried to put their hands on. That was Diddy, and he put the right people in position. Hey, man, we gonna have our brand all over this culture, my nigga, because we need media, and all these other media platforms that are not ours are covering our culture and profiting off of it. Nah, nigga, we need some black-owned media. But we didn't really, as a culture, talk about it like that because we looking at more independent stuff. We looking at personalities. Ain't nobody really talk about how Diddy pretty much was forming like his own type of BET. Just it was a network already, but Diddy was trying to build that bitch up to be one of them. Nigga, that's what he was doing. Just telling y'all the truth. So it's just levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Now Diddy is some deep shit. Keeping it all the way 100. So let's move over to this Drake situation. They went to court today, and I ain't gonna lie, getting closer to this date, this stuff is going to sound pathetic in the courtroom. Because when I think about it, bro, when I listen to the songs in the order they dropped, what you call it crossed the line first? Drake. If this song is not a hit song, Drake doesn't even care. Telling you 1,000. You could say Drake called himself a pedophile first, bro, pretty much. Before Kendrick even dropped the song. You remember on Taylor Made? He went on there and said, and they talked about this in court today. UMG said in court that Drake said that Kendrick was going to rap about him being talking to underage women or whatever, or allude to that. So if you're saying that, what's the problem with him saying it? If you told him to do it, you used Tupac voice and Snoop voice and told him to rap about these things. Talk about him being from Canada. He tried to be rabbit the situation. That's what Drake thought he had. He thought he had Kendrick in the headlock. Like, hey, bro, I'm going to be rabbit myself. I'm going to say everything, all the narratives that's on the internet about me, and I'm going to try to listen to blow. But when Kendrick, he good at what he do. Kendrick a cold nigga. When he rapped it, it hit way different. So it's like, hey. So their argument is the battle was over. This is Drake's argument. The battle was over, not like us. It was already done. The label chose to invest in it more and push the narrative more. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Of course I wouldn't want no nigga calling me no pedophile either. Of course I wouldn't want no nigga disrespecting me either or playing with me either. That's why I don't play with niggas unless you don't hear me disrespecting no nigga on this platform unless they jump out there and disrespect my people as a whole, bro. Or they disrespect me as a man. That's the only time, bro. You don't hear me just dry ass disrespecting niggas and playing with niggas out of all the stories I cover. Because once you disrespect the nigga to that level, you can't sit up here and play victim now. Nigga, and I'm not playing victim either, but either way, I'm not going to play victim. But, nigga, you spoke on that man family first, bro. You played with his loved ones first. So he like, hey, nigga, gloves off. It is what it is. Hit that like and turn us up, man. We'll read a little bit of something. Man, that nigga Drake looking crazy with the with them abs too, bro. We ain't even finna get into that, but that nigga tripped out, man. That nigga tripped out with that whole get on. That was wild. So let me read this real quick. It's tough to kind of read and walk a little bit. I'm gonna do it my best. It says a federal judge has pondered the nature of rap battles and the cutting wordplay in Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us," the mega hit diss track that spurred a defamation lawsuit from his fellow superstar Drake. Drake sued Universal Music Group, both his and Lamar's record label, over "Not Like Us," saying the company published and promoted a song he deemed slanderous. Universal says the lyrics are just hyperbole in the tradition of rap beefing, and the label is trying to get the case dismissed. Judge Jeanette Vargas didn't immediately decide after lively hearing Monday when the raw creativity of hip hop brushed up against the staid confines of federal court. Who is the ordinary listener? Is it someone who's going to catch all those references? Vargas wondered aloud, addressing a legal standard that concerns how an average reasonable person would understand a statement. There's so much specialized and nuance to these lyrics. Hold on. Neither artist attended the hearing. The case stems from an epic feud between one of the hip hop's biggest stars over one of 2024 biggest songs, the one that won the Record of the Year and Song of the Year Grammys, got the most Apple streams worldwide, and helped make the Writer Super Bowl halftime show the most watched ever. Released as the two artists were trading a flurry of insult tracks, Lamar's song calls out the Canadian-born Drake by name and impugns his authenticity, branding him as a colonizer of rap cultures who's not like us, in Lamar's home turf of Compton, California, and more broadly, West Coast rap. Not Like Us also makes insinuations about Drake's sex life, including I Hear You Like 'Em Young, implications that he rejects. Drake's suit says the song amounts to falsely accusing him of being a sex offender, engaging in pedophilic acts, and more, contending that the track endangered him by fanning notions of vigilante injustice. The suit blames Not Like Us not only for harming Drake's image, but for attempting break-ins and the shooting of a security guard at his Toronto home. The mansion was depicted in an aerial photo in the song's cover art. The song achieved a cultural ubiquity, ubiquity unlike any other rap song in history. Drake lawyer Michael Gotti Live said he argued that Universal had campaigned and contrived to make it a de facto national anthem that didn't just address hip hop fans who knew the backstory and were accustomed to over the top lyrical battling. That's big right there. That's big because that could be a major defense. The average listener could be a 13-year-old who's dancing to the song at a bar mitzvah, Gotti Live suggested. That would be very interesting, and that would be a very interesting bar mitzvah the judge opened. The song has indeed been played at some such celebrations. Universal, meanwhile, has emphasized that Not Like Us was a part of exchange of barbs between Drake and Lamar. Context is key. Label lawyer Rollin Ransom argued Monday, at one point apologizing for having to use profanity while reciting some of the lyrics. Drake aimed at Lamar on the track called Tailor Made Freestyle. What you hear in these rap battles is trash talking in the extreme, and it's not and should not be treated as statements of fact, the attorney said. The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages. Drake also went after iHeartMedia, claiming in Texas a legal petition that the radio giant got illegal payments for Universal to boost airplay for Not Like Us. iHeartMedia has denied any wrongdoing. The dispute was resolved in March. Drake has sued Lamar himself. Yeah, this is weak. That shit is weak, man. To me, just my personal opinion, bro. Because if I seen another nigga doing that, and this is crazy, this is just the game, bro. Because people give passes to who they like, right? So you could get on your records, you could talk tough, you could still diss, you could still taunt, but you still could go to court and sue. And it's like you don't you can't sue me directly, so you're gonna sue my label to like try to put a blemish on the L you took. And I don't respect that. I don't care. Drake could be right in front of me, and I would tell him that. I would tell anybody that. Nigga, this ain't what we do in our culture. This ain't how we move in our culture, bro. Never have. So let's move on. Hit the like button. How many likes we got, man? Yeah, everybody should have hit that like button for your dog tonight, man. We ain't tripping on the donations, but we do need that participation. Y'all gotta get accustomed to hitting that like button when we on these lives, man. Y'all gotta hit them likes no matter what. Every time y'all come to a live. We need everybody to hit the like button immediately, man. Hold on. We need 100 more likes. We need 100 more likes, man. Shout out to my boy Bust Down Media, man. Give him that date again, bro. I got you locked in this time. I should be there. I was in Dallas for the other one, but I'll be at this one though. Hit that like and turn it up, man. Bust Down Media got an event in the city. Artists is gonna be in the mix. We got the young up and coming artists out of H-Time. Go tap into Bust Down Media on Instagram, YouTube, everything. We got a couple interviews on there as well. Turn my boy up, man. Finna get my interviews back rolling in a minute. We was on there popping it, nigga. On that Bust Down Media. Turn my dog up, man. He been going crazy. Got the whole new Houston situation going down. It's coming up too. We in the building. Y'all turn us up and hit that like button, man. So what else we was gonna move on to? Yeah, bro. Personally, dog, don't taunt nobody, don't diss nobody. Nigga, you really, if you the person that's gonna go sue niggas, you gotta be just quiet, bro. Like, just put out the music and just chill. That's just what it is, bro. I'm from this, bro. Like, I ain't let no niggas come in here, and I don't give a damn about what a nigga fan base got to say. See, the thing is, people worship the ground that niggas walk on. I don't worship the ground that nobody walk on but Jesus, nigga, and God. And they ain't walking on ground down here in the physical. So y'all niggas that worship these men and y'all niggas be idolizing niggas that paint their fingernails and buy fake six packs, my nigga. I don't respect you niggas like that. I'm just keeping it a bang. I don't respect no nigga who idolizes a man who shows you that he will do feminine things and moves in feminine ways, my nigga. And everybody is not going to agree with everything that everybody does. Everybody is not going to agree how everybody moves. I'm not the standard. I don't make the laws. I don't make the codes. But nigga, we have a basic understanding of being men, bro. Niggas is getting pictures with fake abs and taking the pictures on the internet, my nigga. You not my kind, my nigga. I'm born in H-Time, born and raised, bro. I'm born and raised, nigga, in this shit. Nigga, we don't respect that. And I don't respect grown men that paint their fingernails either, bro. Ain't no beef. Nigga not finna do nothing to you niggas, but say, fam, I have to make sure when I talk to a little boy, I talk to a young nigga, hey, bro, that shit is weak. Men don't do that. Would y'all let y'all son do that? Would you tell your son, is Drake gonna let his son, what's Drake's son name? Adonis. Are you gonna let Adonis paint his fingernails when he gets to middle school, Drake? Or are you gonna tell him, hey, you gotta wait till you're 18? Just saying. Yeah, we can't do nothing about the trolls, and they'll be all right. Long as they ain't spamming. Long as they ain't spamming, we ain't gonna stop them. But if they start spamming, I'm finna get them up out of here. So let's move on real quick. Benzino then jumped out there again because the Breakfast Club asked Nori about the Nas situation, and Nori want to play the middle ground. So that nigga Benzino say, hey, nigga, I ain't playing with nobody that's disrespecting Nas. That nigga Benzino then jumped out there like, hey, nigga, y'all entertaining this shit? Y'all even entertaining this shit is out of pocket, nigga. That's how that nigga Benzino carrying it. Hold on. Let me go find the post. Hit that like button and turn us up. Hold on real quick. Trying to find when he get to the clip where he talked about Nas. Nigga covered that a nigga covered the whatchamacallit. Did they take the clip down? Let me go to their Instagram. Maybe they got it on there. I covered the other situation. Hold on. Here you go.
Like you doing, Drake. Let's go. I'm in. Quick time. Nas and Jim Jones. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna say this accurately. I see where Jim Jones is coming from. Like I can see him because if you're looking at the algorithms now, I can see where he's coming from. But you can't take the legendary status that what Illmatic has done. Just Illmatic. Illmatic itself has birthed Mobb Deep, has birthed Capone and Noriega, has birthed so many other people. Like just that album, and you can't. And that time was the tougher time for you to be noticed. So that's the reason why. But I understand where Jim is coming from. I understand his stance. What part do you understand? That the kids know him now. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I looked it up to see like who gets searched more in 2025. It's still Nas.
Duh.
I'll give you the numbers right now. Okay, streaming wise, Nas has about 9.1 million monthly Spotify listeners, while Jim Jones clocks in around 875,000. And I fuck with Jim music. But that's dope for Jim. This is the Google searches. Yeah. This is the Google-based searches. Nas gets between 200 and 300,000 searches a month globally. Jim Jones gets 40 to 70,000 searches globally. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, we all know that Nas wins, but listen, the fact that we're even having this conversation, that's a win for Jim Jones. And that's what I was saying. That's a win. Like, knows what he's doing. Let me just tell you something. I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan, right? I'm talking about, I think he's better than Muhammad Ali, right? This is me, right? I get argued, people, but whenever I get argued, people, but whenever Floyd fights somebody that night, they're on the same level as Floyd. So that's the reason why I hate when Floyd taking this exhibition fights, because I'm sitting there as a fan. I don't want Jake Paul to touch my favorite fighter. Like I don't want him to have a lucky shot. But you know at Floyd Mayweather, how do you turn down 30-40 million? Yeah, I don't know how to turn down 30-40 million, but I know how to turn. But so my point of trying to say is, by us even comparing it, that's a win for Jim Jones. Like I seen Jim Jones in the beginning. Like I got footage of Jim Jones and Cameron to Drink Champs. I have a documentary called What What. I still have all the footage. Yep. It's on the internet. You could Google this. It's called What What Trailer. And Jim Jones is out with the cam, and you're sitting there, and Jim Jones is like, I don't even spend money on weed. You know what I mean? I buy 5 nickels with a $20. And you look at that person to the person that he is now. This man won, man. This man won. Like, and I'm talking about you got to take him serious. Like he was a hype man, a person that was backing to where he is now. I think that's an accomplishment. I think that's what we should be celebrating. I hate in our culture that we have to compare. Like me personally, I don't do that on QuickTime with Slime no more. But I was forced to take out Nicki Minaj and Cardi B because people. I'm talking about the fans were complaining, not their camps were too. But the fans were like, yo, it's
So I'm gonna cut Nori short. Nori sounds dumb, and I gotta keep it a band. I'm gonna tell you like this, Nori. Let's stop making going viral and being in the algorithm a like major accomplishment. You could have an opinion, Nori. The reason why people don't want you to compare Nicki and Cardi, nigga, Cardi B has one rap album. One. She been in the game for 7 years and dropped one rap album and don't write her own music. You're disrespecting the culture, bro. You're disrespecting the roots. Now, if you just want to do it for play and entertainment, that's a different thing. People are trying to place this high value and this extreme value on going viral. Like, hey, viral is the goal. Viral is the key. That's what Jim Jones is arguing. But Charlemagne just killed that whole argument because he looked up the searches every month. Nas is still searched more than him. Jim Jones is searched more than him. So are you willing to say Nicki catalog and Nicki rap career is like Cardi B's rap career compares to Nicki Minaj's at all, man? Get the fuck out of here. Knock it off. And you know how you know Nicki write her own music? Because if you listen to Nicki music, her flow and her cadence and her delivery is still the goddamn same. It's a fact. You know, that's how you know when somebody write their music, bro. That's how when you know somebody have their own style. Nicki Minaj's cadence, flow, cadence, punchlines, delivery style is still the same, y'all. But this is out of pocket for even like that. That shit, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of like for Noriega to get on here and say that shit, bro, that just make me be like, hey, this a nigga that's just trying to be cool with everybody. And that's cool, bro. I can't knock you for that. But your opinion, we can't sit up here and talk about it when these niggas just gave you the facts. Oh, I understand what he's saying. No, you understand what he's saying because you're dumbing value down in our culture. See, y'all seeing value as, hey, Jim Jones is on every single blog when I answer my phone. And Jim Jones is posted on Instagram every day. The algorithm. Nigga, you know how many people got millions of followers in the algorithm every day, but nothing they do really have no value? Like, come on, bro. Y'all be want to say, oh, he's winning right now because we're comparing the two. Bro, no, he's not. Most of the people talking about Jim Jones is saying he's goofy. And I'm a nigga that grew up jamming Jim Jones. They got fuck with Jim Jones. But when you say something stupid, we have to call it stupid. Jim Jones signed his deal at 26 years old, bro. That's when he came out. He said he signed in 03. Jim Jones is 48 right now. He's dissing 40-year-olds. Oh, you dudes that are in your 40s. I'm not 40 yet. But he's dissing dudes in his 40s, in their 40s. Jim Jones is finna be 49. So that means when you was 26, Jim Jones, the dudes that's in their 40s, that's like 42, 43 right now, when you signed your deal, them was your main audience that was buying your music. 18 and 19 and 20 and 21 and 22-year-olds when you was 26. Those are the 40-year-olds you're talking about. So what Jim Jones is doing is trying to make himself appeal to the younger audience. That's his goal now because that's all he has in his mind. When really, Jim Jones is making quality music. You're putting out quality music. You are, bro. But you can't try to sit up here and let me just take this approach like, oh, I'm here for the young niggas. You not that guy, bro. You not that guy. You not. You not that guy. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. And this a nigga that grew up on Jim Jones. This a nigga that rock with Jim Jones music. And I'ma keep saying it. Jim Jones just showed me support directly, hand in hand. I done took a picture with Jim Jones, nigga, on everything, bro. Met the man and all. Jim Jones just showed H-Time a gang of love, and he fucked with us out here. But I would have to tell him, like, nah, bro, we can't let you rewrite the definition of this shit. Clout chasing is not cool, my nigga. Hey, Texas two-step. You normally be on here trolling and saying stupid shit, but that's probably hey, in all the time you done came on here, Texas two-step, that's the most logical shit and respectful shit that I've ever seen you say, bro. Keep that up. Keep that up, Texas two-step. Because normally you be on some hoe-ass punk shit. But that was probably the best thing that I've ever seen you type in these comments on here. Come on, my nigga. Nas is winning Grammys. Nigga, Nas is investing in business. We gotta keep, Hey, nigga, whoop de whoop. I might do a video tomorrow on that Benzino shit. We'll see. But I want y'all to go turn my videos up today. I did one because they addressed that Drink Champs interview where that nigga Diddy was like, Daddy.
The fans would
I see you scraping and scraping for shit, Daddy. I like when you scraping for shit.
Where nigga put my own bag at? Mr. Lee,
yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got no.
Like
you know, I'm even practicing. I got
I should know.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go.
You got your notes?
Don't go without your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddamn. I'm in. Okay. I'm gonna have a party, and we had parties, but I was more like just trying to just vibe, like just see where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
birthday
party,
man.
Man, I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before you came.
All right, y'all. Hit the like button and turn us up. We party, but nah, nigga, we ain't never party. So I dropped that video today covering that. I just felt like that shit was funny. Got that one out there kind of late. But I also dropped the video with Master P. Master P and Mia X are having issues right now. We'll talk about that on Studio 56 podcast tomorrow as well. This is Master P did an interview last week on Fox 8 in New Orleans and talked about, the New Orleans Walk of Fame stuff he been doing. He been working in the community, coaching, working with players, all this other stuff, trying to get them to the next level, trying to get them through school. So he been doing some good work in the city. But the Essence Festival is coming up. And they're doing on Sunday in New Orleans, they doing a tribute to Master P. So Master P went on, and from what Mia X is saying, Master P ran the play. He went on to the news, went on to Fox 8, and told them, yeah, the artists, and you can hear this on there, yeah, the artists don't even know that they are part of it yet. Woo-de-woo, I don't even think all the artists know, but they gonna be coming out. They gonna be, we gonna, they don't gotta put, then he said, Mia X don't gotta perform if she don't want to. When I heard him say that, I said, oh, P, you is tripping. Because he said, yeah, Mia X don't even got to perform if she don't want to. And I was like, that right there let me know that, okay, the business ain't right, or they ain't trying to pay her, or it's the discrepancies going on. Now, Master P say he been too busy to, like, figure out everything and be on top of everything with the management. Mia X complaint is, I have not talked to Master P since February. And he goes on to this interview and says, hey, man, I want to make sure we salute and honor Mia X for everything she done did, because she got this and this going on. So I want to put her on the stage and give her moment. Thing is, Mia X say, man, they been running me on the flyer. They been promoting her and saying that she's going to be there already. Like, so they put her name on the flyer without contacting her. They've been promoting it like she gonna be on stage without contacting her. Ain't nobody drew up no contracts. Ain't nobody did no business. And she was like, man, I know the Essence Festival, they for sure dropping a big bag. So she said that when she talked to the management, she wanted a fee. Now, I don't know what Mia X fee would be. I don't know what Mia X would want. I don't know what she would be charging. I don't know. But she, I don't know how many songs she gonna do. I don't know if they didn't want her to perform or whatever. That's when the game get crazy. Because if you're going to put me on the flyer, then, hey, that means you want to book me. So you're going to have to pay if you're going to book me. Or unless a nigga come, if you want me to come to your shit without getting paid, be like, hey, man, can you come out tonight and show some love? But that's the thing. For somebody like Mia X, she business savvy. She know, hey, man, y'all niggas getting paid that night. I'm not finna come out there for free. Yeah, we finna get it together, man. Shout out to Hood Travel TV. We getting it together. I'm finna get up out of here though. This park really closed. What up? What up? I need everybody to hit that like button, man, and turn it all the way up, bro. So she like, nah, bro, you ain't come. Y'all ain't do no business. Said she talked to management. They wasn't trying to pay her fee. We don't know what that fee is. She said, I know Essence Festival coming with a bag, but she said for you to go on the news and say that you want to honor me and you want to do this and whoop the whoop, but we ain't even talked. It's like, hold on, nigga, like, what you really saying? Then she said, y'all didn't give time to prep. She said, we don't got time to prep. So y'all want to throw us on the show a week before the Essence Festival. She's like, this is the Essence Festival. She said, we need time to rehearse. She said, we need time to get outfits, wardrobe. Like, what are we doing? She said, I'm not finna come to the show and I can't give my people a good performance. So now she ain't even saying that she's suing. She just said she not going. She said she ain't going because they doing her dirty. Now I don't know what happened in 2018, but P was like, "Yeah, man, this ain't a no limit reunion. This is just a farewell to Master P. They on some stuff like this gonna be his last time performing, which we know that's not gonna be his last time performing. Somebody called with that check. You better know that Master P gonna pop out and perform. That's exactly what it is, Monic Ella. They're not trying to pay her. Simple and plain. It ain't even no sugarcoating it. They ain't trying to pay her. So she know the game. She been in it forever. She older. You know, she graduated college with like a doctorate, man. She in health. Yeah, she just standing on her business. This is a part of the business, and it's a difference when, like, okay, somebody asks you to come out and perform, like, hey, man, like an artist traveling city to city. Rappers do this, like, hey, bro, I'm gonna be in your city tonight. Hey, nigga, they gonna be honoring me or whatever, or hey, bro, you in my city. Can you come do this thing for me? Can you do me this solid? But she like, hold on, nigga, I'm from New Orleans. This is where my fan base is at. This is where my loved ones in it is at. You didn't contact me first, but you go on the news and make it seem like it's this. Like, oh, this is being done specifically out of love, and this is for support, and this is for Master P farewell. So Master P pulled the move. Let's keep it a band. Master P for sure pulled the little move. He didn't want to do the business, so his team might have already told him, like, man, we don't know how mid-X gonna be. You know, this is what they say, you're difficult. When you want real business done, a lot of niggas in this game gonna say you're super difficult to work with. They gonna say that, bro. They gonna say, hey man, if you that artist or that person that's always like trying to do the business and have the paperwork behind it and make sure it's straight, people don't be liking that, bro, because they just want you to just do it and go with the flow. And then that's when your shit get real in the end. Just saying, do your business. I can't knock it at all. Just keeping it 1,000. Trying to get this little workout in. Y'all break this little sweat, man. Uh, the little sweaty. Ooh, man. I've heard that she gives a good performance. I seen her comments on Instagram. They was like, nah, man, you really be on your shit when you perform and you take it serious. We ain't trying to hear them people over the mic who can barely breathe and shit. Yeah. She trying to basically, she like, man, you ain't finna run no game on me. And I think she even said it in her response, like, it fucked her up. Appreciate the donation, Ricky. Rich Sky Interviews, appreciate the donation. Nah, I ain't gonna say that P's are grimy. that ain't right for me to say that P is grimy because I don't know all his inner dealings or his business details or his business practices. But fam, when somebody go on the news and talk about, yeah, man, we want to make sure we honor Mia X and put her on the stage and show her some love, and she don't gotta perform if she don't want to. That's like you pitching her the business idea through the news. That's not how that's done. Like if you really honoring me, you gonna hit me up personally, like, hey man, can you come out to the show? It's like he already know that she gonna want to do business. Like, oh, you want me to come on stage and perform? By him saying she don't gotta perform if she don't want to, that means you not trying to pay her no money, which is fine. So she probably like, hey, nigga, don't say my name and don't put me on no flyers if you not trying to pay me no money. That's all it is. But y'all hit that like button and turn us up, man. How many likes we got, bro? I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna hit this damn Chipotle. I need everybody watching to hit that like button. Well, P did say, P said he'll give her whatever she want. P say whatever Mia X want, he gonna do it. That's what P say. P say he gonna give her whatever she want, whatever she need to come up there. He say he'll give it to her. He rock with Mia X. That's what Master P say. I don't know that. We'll see. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Hey, I need 60 more likes, man. If you in here right now, you ain't hit that like button. I need 60 more, dog. We ain't tripping on no paper. We ain't tripping on no money. We ain't tripping on no donations. But we do need 60 likes, man. And that do not equate to money. That's just to push the video more, man. We want the video to be seen. So everybody that's in here right now that ain't hit that like button, I need y'all to hit it. We had a good productive live today. Good conversation. Turn it up. Turn it up, man. Hit that like button and turn us up, man. Immediately, man. Hit that like button and turn us all the way up. Shout out to East St. Louis, man. That's love. Shout out to East St. Louis, man. Fucks with y'all. Shout out to my boy Byron Blake over there too, man. Out there at East St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out Byron Blake, man. Is it the east side of St. Louis or is it east? That's a different city, right? East St. Louis, Illinois, right? Is that a different state? I hate when I don't be knowing my geography shit. Shout out to St. Louis and East St. Louis, man. All y'all, for sure. Shout out to that whole Midwest, nigga. Shout out to Detroit. We fuck with Detroit. Fuck with that whole dirty glove, too, man. Motor City. Okay, all right, bye, St. Louis. What's up? Shout out to East St. Louis, man. We need 50 motherfucking likes, man. Y'all turn us up and hit that like button, and we gonna have some more shit coming. Go grab me something to eat real quick and take it in, man. More videos and all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Shout out to East St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to Missouri. Shout out to the whole Bay Area. Nah, they didn't do the verdict. If you go back to the beginning of the video, bro, I broke down the verdict paperwork of how they doing the charges and how the jury looking at it. So you go see that, man. We just signed Clinton Capella back over here, so we got Clinton Capella coming back. Clint. I remember I seen that nigga Clint Capella at I remember I seen that nigga at Bell Station back in the day. That shit was crazy. Y'all stay up though, man. Shit show.